customers who are starting their journey on Zero Trust and they're looking at conditional access, what do they do next?
Yeah, this is a really important piece of Zero Trust. And the NIST paper that was put out in August calls us out, I think, on the first page that you need to continually, assess and analyze, the authentication and authorization when users are trying to access resources. And then there's levels of access that you want to grant depending on all the different criteria that you're pulling in, the different telemetry, what's the device health, who the user is, what data they're accessing, where they're logging in from. If they're on a public, Wi-Fi network in a Starbucks, there's going to be limitations that you probably want to put in place to ensure that they're not downloading massive amounts of data. But this all points back to the idea that just because a user, even with strong multi-factor authentication, just because a user is who they say they are initially doesn't mean that continues to be the case. In the work from home scenario, very easy. You walk away from your machine, your kids get on your device, suddenly that's not you. Yeah. We talked about compromised accounts. That's obviously a huge vector for attackers to compromise. So this needs to be kind of assessed on an ongoing basis. And by doing that, you can enable very granular controls and ensure that the policies that you put in place, even if they're very specific and preventative in some cases, are only applied to a specific user when a specific set of criteria are met, and you're not kind of disenfranchising a large number of users for the sake of security.